Hi everyone, my name's Dixon. I'm one of the students in the full stack web developers course. So I'm currently in React Native. This is my last week. Very excited to finish and get started out there. So I wanted to share with you my graduation project. So I did a mock web design agency. The goal of this project was to design a single responsive web page for a mock design agency. I wanted it to be fast and stable with an animated top, as well as a sidebar with various links to different pages. The technology I used to create the website, I used both React as well as Sass. I preferred React over React Native as I was not creating a mobile app for this particular project, and I was just more focused on building, I guess, a fast and stable user interface for the website. And I also had been learning about React hooks in my spare time, and I wanted to implement some of that code. I chose Sass over traditional CSS primarily because I like its functionality. I like its use of mixins, loops, and functions, so that's why I chose Sass. And so I created all these different components. As you can see here, I have a contact component, an intro component, menu, portfolio list, testimonials, a top bar component, one for all the various works as well. You're able to see all of that here. This is the top bar component, and it changes colors and things of that nature. Also, this is a dynamic hamburger menu. When you click on it, you can see it changes here, and then it'll reveal the sidebar menu. So some of the challenges I faced while creating this website was properly designing a hamburger menu, as you can see here, and getting the menu to cross when I selected it. So to make it dynamic, I had to figure out how to properly transform and rotate this, which would the two lines, which would give me a 45-degree angle, so they intersect when I select it. I also had to figure out how to make it dynamic, and what I did was I went to my app file, and I ended up creating a state right here where I could utilize both menu open and set menu open for the top bar menu. And that allowed me to get this animation that you see here. Another challenge I had was the typing text on the intro component. I found an extension called iTyped, and Yarn added the package, and then I used a function component provided on the website to implement it properly. And then I added the text here inside of this array in terms of what I wanted it to say. So, and that is the animation that you see right here. So web and app development, and then design, and then content creation. The final challenge I had was on the portfolio page. I could not click on the different sections. I was originally having an issue with when I click on these. I wasn't getting the cursor option here, and nothing was happening because I only had this featured one was active at the time, so that was the only active class at the time. So what I did was I created a new portfolio list folder, and then inside of that I created a new JavaScript and a SCSS file, a SAS file, and then inside of there I created a function, and I took the list items and applied them into a new function, and then I mapped to the list, and I took each item and returned the portfolio list. I added it to my portfolio list SCS file, and that's what allowed it to work. So now when you click on these, it switches to the featured one. So yeah, this is the website as a whole. How the functionality works. Again, you can navigate successfully through each page. So this is my project. Again, it was a mock design website. I presented you the code that allowed me to do all that. As you can see, it's actively running right now.